chin! Sweet chin music! Sweet chin music!
Hello and welcome to another Nogger You Spooktacular, a bruisey bonus film review as thanks for supporting us. To request a film, you gotta be at the highest tier on Nogger You. I wouldn't recommend it. But those who have get to choose a movie to subject us to. And today's choice is by our mega bra, disrespectfully classy Mark E. Blassie. And this is your host, Jay Hunter, your boy, joined once again, as always, the, brother. My brother. Steve.
What's the story, Jay?
Woo! Good. How are you doing, Steve-O?
Fucking great. Can't wait to talk about this movie.
Alright, let's get into it. So what does disrespectfully classy Mark E. Blassie have for us today?
A beauty.
Killjoy from the year 2000.
A badass mofo from the horror hood, known as Killjoy.
Directed and edited by Craig Ross and released October 24, 2000 by Full Moon Entertainment. This killer clown slasher flick was made on a shoestring budget of $150,000.
Really? I thought it would be made for significantly less money than that.
Lorenzo, he's all on his do-rags, I think. You know? And a fresh one for every show. Starring people you don't know. Angel Vargas, Vera Yell, Lee Marks, Kareem J. Grimes, who is Michael the Nerd, who was actually the ice cream truck kid in Boys in the Hood back in 91.
Nice. Oh, he's gone full circle. Holy shit.
Oh, me meow. Urban horror.
Oh, my body is ready.
Didn't know it was a thing.
No. Well, Candyman was a thing. This made...
Was that set in the hood?
Oh, yeah. Very, very well. No, not in the hood. It was set in the projects.
Ah, okay. Yes.
Okay. So does that make this the second greatest ever black horror movie?
Yes.
Default, eh? Two sweetest words. Candyman 2 and 3 are terrible.
Okay. Wow. They rank below Killjoy.
Maybe not. Did you like the creepy goosebumps music to open up this movie?
I did enjoy it. It was weird that they had the opening credits to start because they jumped forward a year in a few minutes. So it was like you put the opening credits there, I think.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, and basically have this movie just have a cold opening.
Yeah.
Not bad, actually.
Because there's a time jump there. Kick off the hood. Two girls, Monique and Jada, gossip from behind a chain-linked fence.
Yeah, this is like something out of a very early 90s music video, you know? The only thing we're missing is Boys to Men.
Yeah. Victor Nerdlinger comes over and meekishly asks Jada out, despite her already having a gangsta boyfriend.
A badass, gun-shooting, something spooting.
A gentleman of ill repute. Lorenzo, who rolls up, says, "What the fuck, man?" And his goons lay the smackdown on Michael.
The smack it down. Where's the fake blood here, lads? Someone get colour. I'm not a racist. Can I just say, Monique, maybe the worst actor I've ever seen. She's so fucking bad. Oh my God. And this is in a movie full of this level of acting.
Monique, what is going on in here?
Just be quiet and listen to this man. It's very important.
I have to say, I'm enjoying this kind of slow roll instrumental hip hop soundtrack.
Monique, get your ass in the car.
It's okay.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
So this is even saying B movie is very kind. This is a home movie that happened to make its way onto DVD.
This is maybe slightly above the level of a Fatal Deviation.
Oh, I'd say Fatal Deviation is much higher.
Would you?
Yeah. It has a tighter plot. But there's a lot of similarities with Fatal Deviation here, except that there wasn't a writer, director, producer, actor,
Editor, promoter.
Michael the Nerd vows revenge, making a ghetto seance circle with 10 tea tree lights and a knife and a clown doll.
What's going on? The fucking state of it. And is acting like, come alive, Killjoy! Come alive, Killjoy! Fucking hilarious, right? So Michael gets battered, right? And rather than getting mates, rather than getting a weapon, rather than guns, he goes straight to the black arts. There's no middle ground here. It's 0 to 99. It's beautiful. By the way, is it racist to call it the black arts?
I think it's just arts. I have a question for you, Steve. Is it possible for a black man to dress as Dracula? Or is he automatically Blackula?
By the way, that is a movie, by the way.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
The answer is you're correct. Yeah, I don't think you can have a black guy be Dracula. Like, even if you call him Dracula, people's brains are still going to go to Blackula. Or is that just because we're racist?
Yeah, because Blackula has a pimp cane and a frizz, an afro.
He does, doesn't he?
So, but see, Dracula is a count as well, so he'd have all these kind of rich person affectations.
Yeah. And if he's from the hood, then he's not going to want to just dress up as normal Dracula. He's going to want to go the extra mile, and have a bit of
start
bling
peacocking.
Yeah, totally. We're awful humans.
Yeah.
It's still good shit.
I don't know how much of this will make it in. We'll see. Instead, Michael gets Pearl Harbored and accidentally ganked.
Yeah. I didn't know there was bullet in the gun. How did that happen? Come on.
Do you know how hard it is to pull a trigger as well?
No clue. Never even held a real gun.
Really?
No.
You should have gone to America.
Fucking hilarious. Sorry. Can I just point out that when the lads were bringing Michael to the place where they kill him, they can't even afford green screen. And so they're just in a blacked out room and they have a yellow light going over the car.
Yeah.
This is the ghetto. What a movie made in the ghetto.
Then why were you looking at me like that?
Because you are so beautiful.
Jada's new beau, Jamal, wants to get in her pants, but she says, it's been 1 year since I broke it off with my old gangster boyfriend. But he's like, come on. And she's like, all right, yeah, let's fuck.
Oh, Jesus Christ. She's like, oh no, my boyfriend that I broke up a year ago. I can't just cheat on his memory. He did take my virginity after all. It's like, what the fuck does that matter? He doesn't own you because he was the first to bang you, Weird. Very strange writing and character.
Come on. And that's enough for her to change her mind and start riding.
Riding dirty.
With her bra on, though. Fucking hate. I hate that shit in films.
The tamest lovemaking I've ever seen. So he actually goes to pull down her bra and she must have been like, fuck no, the tits not out for this movie, mate, I was very sad because she was kind of cute.
You better grab your girl, cause I'ma rock her world. Don't be stepping to me the wrong way, the wrong time, because I'm about to kick that rhyme. You better get that shit right, baby.
What's Lorenzo the gangster up to? Hanging out by a window in a dilapidated building.
Yeah. Having a bit of a toke, having a bit of a smoke, and having a bit of a rap.
He's kidding around with his buddies T-Bone and Baby Boy. His two cronies hear an ice cream truck and check it out. I have to say, I do like, in general, the hoods. They're shot from kind of the waist upwards, kind of a low shot to make them appear more menacing. I did like that. They used to do that to Earthquake shoot him ground up.
Nice. And it's also like the cover of most like kind of rap albums.
Yeah.
They're all kind of shot upwards as well,
What's up, my homies?
Who are you?
Well, it just so happens that I am an undercover drug dealer with an ice cream truck and dressed up as a clown.
Who's inside this ice cream truck? Must be Killjoy, initially hiding the top half of his face so he can only see his mouth. Obviously, that's where J.R.R. Tolkien got the idea for the mouth of Sauron in Lord of the Rings. Killjoy's like, I'll sell you some drugs.
And they just get into his fucking rape van. You get the same thing.
The guy's rape mobile.
So basically, we both automatically jump to rape.
Yeah, get in the back of my van. My windowless van. I love that. Like, okay, these two guys who've been talking, Killjoy has to do a bit of work to say, oh yeah, I'm going to sell you drugs to get them to get into the back of the van. But later, Lorenzo, he just sees it and gets in.
He just dives in. He's dying for a bit of the bumming.
The goons take the bait and get into the back of the rape mobile, transported to Killjoy's realm. A graffitied warehouse. Oh, do you see? Whenever they get transported, they're all in the Terminator pose.
Yes. Oh, it's so ridiculous. And it actually turns into great comedy towards the end, though.
It's brilliant.
They're in this warehouse and it's, full of pictures and graffiti and whatnot. And it's like, they're absolutely going for Candyman's lair here. And it's like, Candyman is terrifying. I had a terrible time watching that movie as a kid. I don't know if I've ever mentioned it all on the show, but my parents went out for a fucking random drink one day when I was like 8 or 9, and my brother was taking care of me. And so they were like, sure, let's, go up and we'll rent out a movie for them, right? And we used to rent our movies out of this random kind of like cheap place. And they never had the actual movie covers. Everything was just the name of the movie on a plain blue background. And then they were checking out the new movies and they went, oh, look, the Candyman. Stephen will love this. And so I brought home and I watched it, and I had to sleep in with my brother for like 2 months after seeing this movie. I was terrified. Anyway, so they went for this and failed miserably is what I'm getting at. Do 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 do. Ah, amazing.
Damn those people!
So you're saying, prepare your diddle hole. Chico gets rammed into a wall, killing him, and T-Bone goes up in CGI flames. Oh, we see their bodies back in the real world, where this film has spent all of their money on T-Bone's fire makeup.
I have the exact same thing written here. I was like, this is, without question, the best part of this movie so far. And for the rest of it. They literally blew their entire budget.
It's like whoever did the makeup was T-Bone's wife, and so she did him great, and fuck the rest of you.
The other fella?
Oh, the state of him. What about their boss? Cut the tits?
Yeah!
Oh, great. Jada gets them out when she's riding Lorenzo. She kills the mood, asking, where'd you see yourself in 5 years?
Fuck's sake, girls. Stop asking this question.
And I was like, don't say doing your wife, don't say doing your wife, don't say doing your wife. It's like, doing your son? While she's in the shower, a gangster hears a noise and notices massive clown footprints on the floor.
Hilarious. He walks out and goes, jeez, he got big feet.
This motherfucker got some big ass feet. So he goes to investigate and ends up getting into Killjoy's van.
And this is all spliced to random scenes of your one's tits in the shower.
Oh, well done. Craig Ross, thank you for not thinking that your film is above nudity. Southland Tales thought it was above nudity. It's not.
That would have made that movie like a 3 out of 10. No, not 2. 2 out of 10.
Never get to see your arse, but we do get multiple tit shots. I thought people would be more cool with seeing their arse than tits, though, you know?
Yeah. Unless she's just really proud of her tits and she's like, this is going to get me into Hollywood. I was like, no, that's Harvey Weinstein's job.
Did you see Killjoy's ice cream truck includes a little Sonic sticker?
I did actually, yes.
Marked. But was it the melty face?
Sonic.
Welcome to my world, Lorenzo.
And how the fuck you know my name?
I have to say, Killjoy the Killer Clown, his makeup is on point.
It's pretty fucking good. Although his teeth that he's wearing gives him a kind of a lisp. And so when he's saying things, it kind of sounds a bit Sean Connery-esque. So, you know, it's so I couldn't not hear that.
He's like, 15 no's and a yes is a yes.
I am your worst nightmare.
It could do without the fuzzy cane frizz as well. Like, his hair is wild and untamed. Like.
He is a stage 5.
I was like, I know it can get bigger. You know, just we'll wait around the set a bit longer.
Should Killjoy have had an afro comb in his hair?
That would have been brilliant.
Yeah, totally.
Because he's a comedy character. He has jokes and he
Bucket.
cracks jokes. What does he say?
That's some good pushing.
Oh, Jada, you're fine as hell. Come give Killjoy some sugar.
Some brown sugar. He should have said it.
Yeah, come on, mate.
Fuck this. What the fuck are you?
Do you know how many times Lorenzo shot his 6-shooter without reloading?
Go on.
21 times.
No way!
He just kept going.
I love it. The killer clown eats bullets, but spits back like 10 times the amount. It's like a Tommy gun. Lining Lorenzo's lungs with lead.
Killjoy has a great line after killing him. That's how you bust caps, motherfucker. Brilliant.
It's getting a bit Scottish. It's going there.
It's just over time, you know?
So, wow, most of our main cast is dead.
That did not take long.
Better add some more. Jada, in bed with Jamal, gets a call from Monique. There's an emergency. Better get my eyeshadow and lipstick perfect before coming over. Okay. She's with a homeless man whose mission in life is to recap the film.
He is this movie's version of the monk with raper face.
In Fatal Deviation.
Yeah, absolutely. And I do believe he is telling them that the only way to beat Killjoy is to enter the Bealtaine tournament.
It's amazing. Much like Fatal Deviation, we get a summation of the movie within the movie.
Oh my God. This movie is only 1 hour and 10 minutes long. It's like, this actually needed this scene to pad it out a bit.
So before being killed, Michael performed black magic and was resurrected and bonded with Killjoy, revenge killing the hoodlums, but can be killed himself by Jada, as only the love of a young woman can destroy the evil in the heart.
Oh my God. It's so lame.
So the kind of victim here turns out to be the main heel as well.
Yeah. Very weird booking. Also, Raper Man says, there have been many killed and we have to end it. And I'm like, hold on a minute. There's been 3 killed. Like, it's hardly that bad. And it's 3 terrible human beings that the world may be better off without having in it.
It's not technically a spree. So Jada, Monique and Jamal enter the ice cream truck to kill the clown. Oh man, I love how quickly this film motors along. 45 minutes in and we're in the final act.
must be it. This must be the place that homeless man was talking about.
Are you sure?
Of course, I'm sure. Did you guys hear that? Oh my God, he's here.
Our trio enter Killjoy's nether realm, and we get the reading of the movie. Hi, Jamal. How'd you like my new home? And he's like, fuck off.
Oh, I loved it. It was great.
Hi, Jamal. How you like my new home?
Fuck off.
The clown clowns this fool with a lampshade on his head.
He gets fucking battered. He gets ragdolled. Literally, because I'm pretty sure it's a ragdoll they throw into the wall. It's kind of like, I think they used to do that to Jazzy Jeff in the Fresh Prince. You know, they used to throw him out of the house. And just brilliant stuff.
I thought it made Jamal look like Fat Albert's mate, Dumb Donald. with the
lampshade.
Yeah. I think it was like a pink hat that he kind of pulled over his head.
Yes.
Amazing. Pennywise KOs Jada's mates, so it's mano y mano. Jada versus... Did I say Pennywise?
Yes.
Killjoy. Not before she grabs a truant knife. I was thinking she could have like lethal weaponed it by having it, at the nape of her neck. But even placed the knife in her back pocket. Something that she's not just holding the knife behind her back. It's so sussy. How does Killjoy not see this?
Yeah,
You've got something, mate. Jada lures Killjoy into dissolving as she says, "Oh, I'll kiss you." And then he agrees and they kiss and she doesn't make a move. Like, she doesn't stab him. Is it, okay. And then he actually fucks off. Okay, see you later. And he turns into Michael the nerd. And he's like, "Hey, come here. Will you be my girlfriend?" Jesus Christ. I hope that's Killjoy still in you.
Will you be my girlfriend?
Will you?
So she says, "Yeah, come here. Stabby, stab. And he's like, I'm dead." So she actually saves the day by herself. And then her mates spring back to life. This is like Royal Rumble booking.
Once your spot's over?
Yeah, do your spot and then you lay low until it's time for your next spot.
Oh, I love it, Jay.
Homeboy Yoda gives us a voiceover saying, "The movie's not over. You gotta kill the doll, remember?" So they do. And they do.
And then following that, they have a Scooby-Doo chase back to the ice cream van in front of a green screen, which they can now afford, but they couldn't in the driving scene. And after they jump back into the van, they are teleported back to Michael's room somehow, rather than where they were beforehand, which goes against the rules set up by the movie earlier, okay? And then, out of nowhere, Jamal is a mystic monk of the black arts because he knows of the arts. Because he knows that they have to form a circle and that it can't break. He knows this.
Yeah.
And then after they form the circle, Monique also gains the knowledge of the arts. She has a Bachelor of Arts. And then she goes, "But the circle is not good enough. We have to form an inner circle." And so they just magically know this, and Raper Man doesn't have to tell them, even though he told them everything else beforehand. The rules, Jay.
Unbelievable. After stabbing the doll, the goons do their best kind of thriller dance.
Oh my
dissolving.
God. They're selling, Jay.
I was like, yes, all of you. All these janitor watchman bumps here. They're beautiful. Oh, there's a couple of different fake outs at the end.
Oh my God. I actually have written here, swerve, and I believe there's one more swerve. Like this is fucking Russo movie making right here. So after she kills him for the first time, she goes, "Oh, thank God, it's finally over." And I'm like, "What? You're 15 minutes? Like that was the quickest horror scene ever." You
dun 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 dun. This was like an episode of Impact.
It absolutely was.
It was
yeah.
tight.
I guess this is it.
Oh man, it's been one hell of a night. I'm just glad it's over. Me too.
It's never over. Fuck me.
So they save the day and they have a celebratory drink at the club, and one of Jada's old school friends say, "Hey, can I have a drink with you?" And he says, "I'm also Killjoy." Dun 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 dun. And so they are setting this film up for a sequel, which they got again and again and again.
Oh my god.
Final scene. So Jada's making love with Jamal in their bed. That's a single bed. This is not a double bed. It's not a twin. It's not a king. That's real. Like, that's someone...
That's ghetto.
Who isn't entertaining the thought of having a woman over. A single bed. Hilarious. Because they have two pillows, but they're like square pillows to make it look like it's a double bed.
Oh my fucking god.
You know the way they're saying keep it real? It's like, that's too real. You should keep it fake, mate.
So Jada is clearly fucked up over everything that she's been through over the previous 20 minutes.
You fucker.
And then she's having terrifying dreams, nightmares, and then she wakes up screaming, and Jamal's answer is, how about I go down on that pussy? And she's like, no, and he's like, come here.
And she's like, all right, yeah.
Yeah, okay, come on.
Curtain down.
That was so good, pussy.
So, 71 minutes, bada bing, bada boom. We're done. Stephen, what did you make of Killjoy?
Better than Southland Tales.
Fuck, easily.
Yeah. Right. Technically, this is awful. Bad acting, bad writing. None of it makes sense. They break their own rules that they set up throughout this movie. It looks like shit. It sounds like shit. But holy fuck, I loved it. It was such an easy, fun watch. By no means close to the worst movie I've ever seen. Like, nowhere near it. Wouldn't even come in the top 10. Absolutely has a charm. Yeah, I had a lot of fun watching this. Had even more fun banging on about it.
Yeah.
I would recommend this just based on how much crack you'll have. Definitely try and watch it with someone else.
Absolutely, yeah. Possibly get blazed if you can.
Yeah, totally. But yeah, lots of fun.
Excellent. Yeah, I loved how fast this movie got, and it was an enjoyable watch. It looked like they had good crack making this film. I enjoyed seeing black people make a horror. I thought the killer clown in the hood is a unique take. I thought his makeup's on point. Jada's very cute, gorgeous. She gets them out. 71 minutes, which included a film length in her recap spot. Done and dusted. I don't think it's as charming as The Room or Samurai Cop or Fatal Deviation with the acting or quotes, but I am interested to see what they'd follow this up with. And follow it up they did.
Holy shit.
4 times. A Killjoy pentacular. Do you want to hear the synopsis of Killjoy 2?
Please.
En route to a rundown shelter, a group of juvenile delinquents and their 2 chaperones bus break down.
Triple H is in this.
When trying to find a phone, one of the teens is shot and the group finds shelter with a voodoo priestess. While using voodoo to save their friend, the teens accidentally unleash the evil spirit known as Killjoy.
Nice. Now, is it the same actor? Is it Moaning Michael playing it again? Or does the spirit of Killjoy enter into the kid who's killed in this movie? And so therefore in kayfabe, you can have a different actor playing it every time, but technically it's the same spirit.
They actually asked Michael back and he didn't want to do it.
Aww.
But they were able to get another actor in and he did it for the rest of time. He's still doing it today. An actor known as Trent Haga. He actually does it from now on. This film, 150 grand. That can't be true. But Killjoy 2, Deliverance from Evil in 2002. Budget of 30 grand.
Yeah, no, that's what I thought that they would have made the first movie on.
Maybe they missed the zero and it was 15 grand.
Yeah, maybe.
You rented the truck. I don't think you rented out that shack. Killjoy's shack.
Like, I'm pretty sure that you can just pay the lad who actually owns that van. Here, how much do you make in a given night? And he'd be like $200 or $300. And he'd be like, okay, here's $300 or $400. Give us a van for one night.
And the ice cream.
Yes, the ice cream.
Yeah.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Like if he's going to make the money by selling the ice cream, then they should be able to have the ice cream.
Absolutely. There you go. There's catering.
Yeah.
I was just thinking of killer clown films. Of course, you have Killer Clowns from Outer Space. You have It, would be the most famous one in its remake. And you'd also have Endgame with Kurt Angle. So
and To Catch a Killer and Gacy.
Yes. So Killjoy in great company here. And I have to say, your makeup is great. I was really impressed with Killjoy's makeup. And it's like, this is properly creepy. Do something about the teeth, obviously, But in general, great stuff.
Yeah. Like, I literally have nothing mean to say about this movie.
Ooh, I've been waiting a long time for this.
You sick fuck.
So what did our boy, disrespectfully classy, Mark E. Blassie, think of the film?
Clearly, fantastic thoughts.
He's not clowning around.
Hey-o!
That's the poster subtext for it. That's the tagline. Mark writes in, yo, awesome. The reason I picked this was not to torture you guys. I feel that there isn't enough recognition of this movie because it may be the worst, best, terrible horror movie in the modern age. The overacting, dramatic poses, terrible and awful dialogue. This film is on the level of Samurai Cop and The Room. So many drunken nights me and my friends have watched, laughed and cried, laughing our asses off. Thanks, guys. He also gives us his favourite lines. Mostly due to the actor's delivery and kind of emotion. Well,
fuck off.
Lack of emotion.
Has to be the best.
I love that.
So did I.
Audibly laughed at it. So our protagonists walk out thinking they beat Killjoy and then see him bust out with the undead army. That's very kind. They all look and in monotone say, "Oh no, I thought we killed him." That's your boy Monique. Yeah.
Oh, she's so fucking bad.
When him and his friends know they'll watch Killjoy, his friend will walk in and say, "Hey, I'm an undercover drug dealer with an ice cream truck."
Yep.
So, okay, come in. get in the back, yeah. What up, my homies? And we all say all the words and syllables like in the movie. Man, I really enjoyed watching this, Mark. Thanks so much, mate.
Yeah, absolutely. This was a pleasure to watch. It was short. It was fun. And I would watch it again.
Would you watch Killjoy 2?
I may watch Killjoy 2.
Well, we'll see if someone will request it on Nogger U. Yes, if they're a top tier patron.
If you're a Nogger U honor student.
Ooh, I love it. Hopefully someone requests it. And that does it for another Nogger U film review. Did you enjoy that, Steve?
Loved it. Every minute, every one of the 71 minutes I loved. By the way, that's the same length as the Women's Royal Rumble.
A much more fun watch.
Way more fun.
Holy shit. So you can watch the rest of our Nogger U film reviews at
noggeru.oswreview.com.
Oh my meow. So it's a goodbye from V1.
Take a boo.
And myself, Jay Hunter. And remember, winner is you. Meow, 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 meow.
Wow, they got tricks and all.